Hey there, Wes Dove with Dove Development and Consulting. Wanted to make you a special offer for the month of July on Live to Lead Harrisonburg. Now, it's really special because this is our 4th year hosting Live to Lead Harrisonburg. Cindy and I work really hard each year to put the best product together that we possibly can. Now, we know there's options. So, for instance, if you wanted to go to Atlanta, Georgia and attend live the Live to Lead event hosted by the John Maxwell Company, you can certainly do that. Now, we host it locally and we spend several $1,000s each year just on the license alone to be able to broadcast that event live and bring it here to you, our friends and business associates in the area. And we work hard to make sure it's an event you've got, but we know it's not your only option. So if you were to attend the one in Atlanta, Georgia, you could certainly do that to just get in the door. If you were already in Atlanta, you says, hey, I want to show up, I want to go to this event, just to get in the door for their 9 a.m. to noon session with no extras. It's $250 just to show up. If you want to get their VIP experience where you've got some networking, you've got the lunch session and some afternoon content, you can do that. That's at $799, so it ups the cost a little bit, and it's a good value. It's good content. They put over the top value on what they do. We try to match that locally because we want to have good relationships. Now, our pricing is different, and there's a very specific reason for that, because we want to reach as many people as possible, and we want to make the most impact as possible. We want to develop good, strong relationships with the businesses and the leaders in this area. So we've priced it differently, and that's not an accident. So for general registration, ours isn't $250, it's $97. And for general admission. Now, we've also sweetened the pot a little bit. So in the month of July, anybody that registers and takes advantage of our early bird pricing, which is $77, we're going to throw in a couple extra things. Anybody that registers, I've just published 2 white papers. Now, those white papers are designed around the model of human behavior, effective communication, and some key leadership principles that John's taught me over the last several years. And those 2 white papers, I don't know when I'm going to price them at moving forward, but just for early bird registration in the month of July, anybody that registers, I'm going to throw it in with that $77 price. So you get the ticket to Live to Lead Harrisonburg, and you get the 2 white papers, all for $77. So pretty excited to be able to offer that to you, but that's not all. So one of the things that Cindy and I have just developed and we're launching, the first session is going to start in mid-August, and it's going to run through the end of September. We've designed a 6-week live webinar series that we're going to offer once a quarter moving forward, but this is the first one. It's going to be really tailored at helping your rising stars bridge that gap from what got them there, the technical skills that really help them advance into a lead, a supervisory, a management role. We want to bridge that gap and give them some of the critical leadership tools to help them effectively lead and manage the teams they're responsible for. So we're going to call this an emerging leader development course, 6 weeks of live webinar, like I said, and moving forward, we're going to price that at $147. Now, quite honestly, I've not seen anything else on the market that's even similar to it, especially if it's something you can get piped in, you can access live through a webinar for under $1,000. Some of them go up and over $4,000, and it's crazy what they do. And quite honestly, I'm going to question how practical and how applicable they'd really be. But we're going to price it at $147. That's less than $25 per session. And it'll be some excellent content, some live Q&A opportunities, and if somebody misses a week, they get access to the recordings and so on. So they're not going to miss any content at all. I'm really excited about launching this course. But for the first 30 people that register for Live to Lead Harrisonburg, take advantage of that $77 early bird price, we're going to throw in that $147 package at no extra cost. So for $77 early bird registration, you're going to get these 2 new white papers, the access to Live to Lead Harrisonburg, the whole package, from the morning, the simulcast content, the lunch, the afternoon session with an interview that I'm doing with Aaron Gordon. So it's going to run from about 8:45 a.m. to about 2:15 p.m. All that's for $77, including lunch and continental breakfast, the 2 white papers, and this $147 package that we're rolling out for the August through September session. Free access to that, all for $77. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. I'm excited to be able to offer it to that first 30, and we've capped it at that because I want to keep it. And I don't ever want to exceed 30 people in a course because I want to make sure it's customized, it's tailored. We can take the time to personalize it with the people on the call, so we've got good opportunities for question and answer, and they get the most value from it. So Live to Lead Harrisonburg, early bird registration, $77, 2 white papers, and the Emerging Leader Development course that's typically going to be priced at $147, everything for 77 bucks. I challenge you to find a better opportunity, better offer on that. Look forward to seeing you. And again, first 30 get all of it. Anybody else gets the white papers through July, but I've got to cap it at 30. So look forward to seeing you soon. www.L2L-Harrisonburg.com. See you soon.